on this episode of Power and Grace, the 2015 Georgia Gymdogs.
They inspire our players.
Georgia has the win over 18th ranked LSU.
I'll try to improve from last year to this year, and we'll see how everything goes.
Dogs on top, 1-0.
After consecutive Super 6 appearances, the Georgia Gymdogs returned to Athens to build on recent success. This offseason, there will be an emphasis on mental toughness, strengthening fundamentals, and conquering the moment.
Going into the off-season, we really wanted to work on increasing our skill level, increasing our power on specific events, and looking to replace some of that experience that we lost in the three seniors from last year.
I think one of the biggest things was just building on what we ended with last year, and another thing is being consistent, especially in areas like beam. That was one of our not quite as strong events, but it's definitely improved a lot this year.
Just building confidence throughout. We started a lot stronger and a lot faster. I think we're pretty far ahead of where we were last year going into our first meet, and just with a consistency standpoint, started that team assignments earlier, and had to hit instead of waiting until season started.
We had certain goals, particularly on a couple of events. We wanted to increase difficulty, increase consistency, increase just the way that we moved and the way that we performed, the skills that we had. So we worked specifically on those things, on those events. Power was another thing. We really wanted to continue to improve on both floor and vault. And bars was bars last year. It was amazing, top to bottom, all the way through. And so you lose two key competitors on that in Lindsay Cheek and Kat Hires. We're looking for how do we replace that experience? And they were amazing on bars. So that's what we focused on.
I personally worked on building my mental toughness. That was something I worked on a lot last year and definitely improved on, but it's something that I can continually to get stronger on. And so I worked a lot on that and just being consistent and trusting myself. Last year, we finished 5th, and yes, we were proud of what we did and everything, but we are not satisfied, and we want to continue the progress we started and built on, and but we want to finish number 1.
Well, overall impression, certainly pleased with the growth that we saw as a team and certainly in individuals. What was our freshman class last year learned a tremendous amount and became really strong competitors at the end. We counted on, you look at Ashlyn Broussard, who struggled early on in the lineup in certain events, and we counted on her in the last 3 most important meets of the season. So tremendous growth from her and Kiara Brown. So just growth, we were really pleased with them. 5th in the country, it's another step up, but certainly we want more. We wanted and we want to be better than 4th in the SEC and better than 5th in the country. So pleased, but immediately turned our focus to what do we need to do to be ready to be better next year, to be higher placed finish, stronger competitors, more confident competitors all the way through the season. So that, pleased but disappointed, and all right, what's next?
I think as a team, we definitely, felt a little disappointed at the end of last year. Obviously, we moved up, and that's a great step, but all of us came here to win a national championship, and that's our goal going in every year. And so just going into the offseason, I think that was really motivating, and we really translated that to the freshmen that were coming in too.
But these freshmen are amazing, all of them. They're excited to be here. They're excited to be a part of this environment and this tradition, and they're excited about Saturday, their first time running out. They've heard so many great things about it from their teammates. They cannot wait to run out from the tunnel for the first time. So they're absolutely, all of the freshmen are on board. They're excited, and I can't wait to see the smiles on their faces when they see all of those fans.
So we have 5 incoming freshmen.
3 immediately stand out in Gigi Marino and her power on floor and vault. Natalie Vakulik in vault, particularly bars and beam, just the way that she moves and the style that she has. And then Vivi Babalis in beam and floor.
I think they all bring something different to the table. Natalie has beautiful lines on bars, and she's really going to be a strong competitor there. I think that she's in her element over there, and we can always count on her. And then Vivi just attacks beam like nobody I've ever seen. She just hits when you need it.
Gigi Marino, she is from Arizona, and she is quite the powerhouse. She will most likely be performing on floor and vault. And like I said, she contributes well in the other events, but she's quite the powerhouse, so she's gonna bring great legs to the team.
All three bring something different, but they definitely have a unique style. And some of that power that we were looking for. Vivi and Gigi both bring that, and excited to see what they're gonna do. And you always hear like football coaches, it comes to mind, when, oh, we finally want to get out there and hit somebody else, you know. And that's kind of with us. We've been training, some of these athletes stayed through the summer, and certainly we've been training as a team since August. And so absolutely, it's going to be very exciting. I think the athletes they need that sort of, okay, we're finally here.
The tunnel, it's indescribable. It's exciting, exhilarating, there's an adrenaline rush. You're surrounded with 17 of your sisters, teammates, and it's really exciting because we put in so much work this past fall, and even in this summer, a lot of us were in the gym, and we get to go out there and show our hometown and thousands of our fans what we've been working on and what we're ready to accomplish.
Just you talking about it is giving me chills, and I know that it's going to be the same feeling as, you know, running out of the tunnel every other time. There's nothing like it, and I'm so excited.
I know they inspire our players.
Georgia has the win over 18th ranked LSU.
I'll try to improve from last year to this year, and we'll see how everything goes.
Dogs on top, 1-0.
It is the 49th time that these two squads have met. What do you look to see here, Cat Hires?
Well, Georgia's looking to be very aggressive today on the ball. It's the first event. It's a nice time to start off very strong for them. They want to get the ball rolling.
And Natalie Vakulik.
Yes, she's a very strong gymnast, and they look forward to how she's going to do this year.
So here's Vakulik.
Yurchenko layout full. Very nice start for Natalie Vakulik. I know she's relieved as that first ball is finished in her collegiate career.
Take a look here at the replay.
Nice
Nice
step
landing.
She had beautiful block off that horse.
And here is Brandy J.
Brandy approaches the table. Yurchenko layout, 1.5. Almost a stuck landing. Tiny hop, beautiful ending for Brandy J.
Here's this replay. Nice attempt here.
She's got huge amplitude on that 1.5, and it's a difficult landing because it's a blind landing. She can't quite see where she's going to land, so that was beautiful.
Georgia gets set to go once again here on the uneven bars as Kiara Brown will go at it, a sophomore here for Georgia.
Kiara's experienced in this position as well, so she should be comfortable going after a fall. Nice first handstand. Clear hip into her Tkachev. Very solid start for Kiara. Into her pack salto. Very good. I think she missed her hand a little bit on that, but covered it up well and keeps the routine moving smoothly. Last handstand on top, winding up for the dismount. Double layout, stuck landing. That was a beautiful routine for Kiara.
Georgia's going to need some solid performances from here with that fall previously. Nice landing.
Look at that stick. That is actually a new dismount for Kiara, and she dominated it. That was beautiful.
Sophomore had it down pat.
She did.
On the bars, here is Chelsea Davis, the senior from Texas.
Chelsea has been a rock for the Gymdogs her whole 4 years here. You can see obviously she's anchoring. That's a huge Tkachev into her beautiful handstand. Toe on hand, straight to the bail, hitting all those handstands. Winding up for the dismount. Full twisting double tuck. Very nice. Very good routine. That's just what they needed.
Take a look at this replay here.
Just her dismount one more time. She actually was doing a double layout about 3 weeks ago and decided to change back to this full twisting double tuck.
Mary Beth Box, first time we've called her name this afternoon.
Again, Mary Beth is no stranger to this leadoff position here on beam. You can hear the Michael Jackson in the background. The girls get to pick their beam music to help them calm down throughout their routine. Michael Jackson, an interesting choice, but I think you'll see why in a little bit. Handspring layout, beautiful flight series for Mary Beth. And that would be the reason why she has that Michael Jackson floor music. The traditional moonwalk has been passed down to Mary Beth Box. Acro front aerial beat jump. Overall, a very solid event for Mary Beth so far. Very nice round off 1.5 dismount for Mary Beth. Just a small little step there, but here's the replay on that dismount. Round off 1.5. Again, you see just a tiny little hop right there, but very solid start for Georgia.
Here's Vivi Babalis, freshman for Georgia.
Freshman, first routine, first meet, and it's on beam. That is very difficult, but she looks calm and composed as she goes into her series. Very nice. Solid flight series for Vivi. She's got beautiful presentation, as you'll see on in her floor routine as well. Front toss. Again, very solid. Have not seen one wobble yet. Very nice. You can see her go up on her toes right there. That's what the judges love to see. Preparing for her dismount. Front aerial, straight into the front full. Very nice. Just a tiny hop forward, but that was an excellent routine for this freshman.
What poise and composure there for the freshman on her first routine.
She looked so calm and confident up there, and you can see that's a difficult dismount to connect that right there, and she just handled it beautifully.
Georgia gets set to go here on the floor. It's second attempt here on that apparatus. Sarah Persinger gets into position and set to go for Georgia.
Getting ready for her first pass. Front tuck through to a round-up back handspring double tuck. Nicely landed, chest just a little bit down, but she brought it up quick. Heading into her second pass. Round-up back handspring double pike. Very nice, just a tiny shuffle of the feet. But overall, very clean landing. You can tell she's having fun with this routine here.
So the final floor exercise and the final competitor of today's meet, Brandy J.
Getting ready for her second pass. Front handspring, front full, front layout, front pike. She just keeps flipping there. Very nice second pass. Just a tiny hop.
I was pleased. We had 5 new competitors. Brandy J was the only returning vaulter from last season at Nationals, and so I thought they did a good job. I thought we started strong, and I thought Brandy finished strong. I think our middle vaulters, and really that's true on every event, our middle routines need to be more confident, stronger, more consistent, just more dynamic. And then it was really good to see Chelsea out there. I was really pleased and happy for her. And then Sarah to exhibition. She's probably the highlight of the meet, just to be able to see her back in action and do so well. The fans were fantastic tonight. We were very excited. I know we had a great walk-up crowd, and it was a sellout, so that was exciting, and they were loud and energetic. We're looking forward to fans coming back out. We'll be better, we'll be stronger, we'll be ready to go next Friday.
On the next episode of Power and Grace, the Gymdogs compete twice in 4 days. The Missouri Tigers come to Stegeman Coliseum for the SEC opener, and 2 days later travel to Colorado to take on the University of Denver. That's next week on Power and Grace, the the 2015 Georgia Gymdogs.